Hoi Hoi and welcome back to Kingdoms of Amalur. In the last episode I've did only a little bit in the sieve, this sheet or whatever it's called, I forgot. Before I start playing I want to rant a little bit about MTG again. So essentially I play MTG every day for the daily wins, right? So I've just tried to do all 15 daily wins, even though the last 5 aren't really worth it. But the thing is, I have fun playing MTG, right? So my daily quest was to play red or black creatures, or red and black cards. Not necessarily creatures. So I decided to make like a red and black goblin deck because there are some interesting goblins that I've acquired from the color black, and red is goblins anyway, right? So I essentially put also some raid cards in there that you gain for free, right? Like for example, the legendary captain, which gets 1/1 if she attacks, and if and her raid ability is that you can summon a creature from your graveyard for if her power is equal or lower than her current power, right? So it's a really good card, right? So I was playing this deck. So I was playing non-ranked, right? So I've got platin in ranked. That's probably the highest that I'm getting anyway, because for platin you only need a win rate of above 33%, but for everything higher you need more than 50%. So that's the highest that I probably can get, right? So I was playing non-ranked, just made a deck. I already had a black and red deck, but it was a black, red, and white deck, which was more focused around Mobilize and a creature that I think is called... No, I forgot its name, but it's like a 1/1 for 2 mana that whenever one of your creatures die, it will deal 1 damage to your opponent and heals you by 1, right? So the idea is essentially Mobilize. Mobilize means if you attack with your creature, you will summon a 1/1 that will also be attacking, and the amount of 1/1s that you summon is dependent on the Mobilize number. Right, so for example, the reason why I've put white in there is because I have a card that it's a 0/4, and when it's attacked, it mobilizes 3, so it summons 3 creatures that are also attacking. It's a really cool strategy, but I want to put this away for now. I don't really like splashing in white into this deck because white doesn't really do much in that deck. Not necessarily for the purpose, so it's very bloated. So I've made a more optimized deck, but no, never mind. I made a get which is centered around goblins, right? But it also plays the strategy in it. So the last game that I had was a game against someone who was playing almost only removal, right? So he was playing mono black, and all the cards that he had were cards that would remove one of my creatures or multiple creatures. And I have only seen one creature of him, which was an engine rat. An engine rat is a 1/1 black for 1 with death touch, which means if this creature fights another creature, the other creature, or like if it deals damage to another creature, this creature will die. And it also has an effect for, I think, 5 mana that you deal 2 damage to your opponents. Right. So the strategy of his deck was essentially he removes all my creatures with his removal. And he has his red out there, and once he has enough mana to remove my minions and also use the effect, he would deal like 2 damage constantly, right? So that was his win condition, and it's an interesting one. But like the idea of it is interesting, but he didn't really port to it too much. because I can just like play other cards, non-creature cards, to remove his creature, right? So we essentially had a standoff, since I knew that all his cards, like I figured out that all his cards were removable. So I literally stopped playing minions at some point, and we were just drawing cards, looking each other into the metaphorical eyes, right? Metaphorical death staring each other. It was a weird game. Of course, I eventually won that game because my general strategy is I have more creatures than you have removal, so you cannot win if you play removal against me. Yeah, but the thing is, it was a real, like, it was boring, right? And that's what's bothering me about this. It's not that he played a stupid strategy, which annoyed me. It's more like that he didn't do anything. Okay, anyway, welcome back to Kingdoms of Amalur. I think I will finish the, in quotations, first chapter of this game in this episode, and I will start off going to Isa. And then I will probably do the Ballad of Windermere after I've finished everything in Isa with. Cutscene! It's a cat scene. Without cats. Okay. Dude, these, like, them being equipped with Feyblades looks really cool because the way they wear them on the back looks like they're having wings. They have, like, fairy wings.
Welcome to the Gardens of Isa, home of the Summer Court and the warm heart of the Feylands. It is a rare occasion for us to welcome a child of dust into Isa, but it is equally rare that Niralim chooses a champion. Pleased to meet you. I am Chancellor to the High King. I pray you enjoy our hospitality.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Understyle. Your kind doesn't feel the desire to explore, but only some areas are forbidden to you.
Okay.
Hello. Welcome.
Welcome. So, the first thing that I want to check are trainers. This is, I think, a trailer. Trailer. It's a trainer. So let's check them out. Like, I should have enough money to do every trainer that I can. As long as I walk the right way. Okay, what? Where's the... Oh, holy fuck. Okay, clear waypoint. How... Are you the trainer?
Greetings. What have I done now? Someone in Isa is always looking to send me away. But I won't go. No.
Okay, training. You can give me Sagecraft. Okay. I also need to visit a healer because I'm cursed and I'm sick. That's an alchemist, not a healer. Okay, I think there's a trainer over here. It's locked and can only be opened with the proper key. Okay. We have a Gemforge and an alchemist in there and 2 traders. Let's check the traders. There are also quests here. Okay, so let's take this quest. Good evening.
Welcome to the Isa chapter house of the Scholia Arcana. How may I be of assistance?
Are you a human? What is the Scholia Arcana?
We are an order of magic practitioners dedicated to the fostering of knowledge regarding all things mystical and arcane. While the heart of our power lies in Rathir, we keep an embassy here in Isa to maintain strong relations with the Fae.
I want to join.
Traditionally, our applicants undergo years of preparation, but we understand your circumstances are somewhat irregular. Ever since you entered the city, we've been watching you. After all, an endorsement from Niralim is not quickly dismissed. If it is your wish to join our order, you must first complete the trial of initiation.
Describe this
It is
trial.
a ritual that will better equip us to understand what place you might have among us. I will not lie. Some do not survive the ordeal. Of those who do, only a select few are chosen to become members of our order.
I will submit to the trial.
Then first I shall present you with this. It is the story of the Order's founding and a good primer for all who wish to join our ranks. Now I shall summon the circle of mages necessary to perform the ritual.
He sounds
Savant
so
Engar
annoyed.
will lead the trial. Speak to him in the Delving Hall when you're ready to begin.
I want to go on another rant. Like I've recently played through Skyrim, and one thing that is always on my mind when I play Skyrim is a really nice game, or like it has a really nice base, like a base in the sense of what you can do with it, like the overall gameplay. It's really nice, right? But I always think it's such a shame that Skyrim is an open world game. Now, this might sound very weird. I like open world games, but I think Skyrim does open world in a very bad way. And I've started playing Cyberpunk, right? Cyberpunk was the next game on my list when it comes to doing all achievements. Now, first things first, playing Cyberpunk after such a long time is weird, especially since I've played it when it was released, because it was like the shit around my friend group. So I played it too, and they've made so many changes to it. It's incredible. Like the crafting system, like the level system, or not the level system, the skills and the perks that you acquire are completely different, and they don't feel good anymore. But that's essentially not what I want to talk about. But I will just a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about the skill system, even though I didn't want to talk about it. They feel so generic. I don't know how to describe it. The old system felt unique, like you would invest into a skill tree, and it actually felt like it would give you a bonus to whatever playstyle you have. The new system feels as generic as one can imagine. Like it doesn't give you any direct bonuses towards the playstyle. What it gives, like, for example, it reduces your stamina cost for using a weapon, right? I think every skill tree has that, and it's just very... Ugh. It's like, okay, wow. So there's like no difference to me playing an SMG or a machine gun. And the reason why I'm mentioning this is because both these weapons are two different trees, right? Assault is a reflex, and the SMG, not the SMG, the machine gun is for bodybuilding, for body. But the skill trees that you acquire for those, they're completely the same, right? This is, I don't know, I just don't like it. I thought the old system was much better, but to be fair, I also don't really remember the old system. I do remember that the skills were much more interesting that you could get. I think that there was also a crafting skill tree, but they kinda removed the crafting skill tree. It was technical, but technical is now more about the tech that you have instead about crafting. And they also changed the crafting system, which is really stupid. Like the old crafting system, I think, was you would unlock every 10 levels, you would unlock a new set of crafting recipes. The way it works now is... Holy fuck. The way it works now is that you need to find the recipes to craft them, and I think you find the recipes, like if you salvage a weapon, you will get a recipe for it. But I'm not sure about this, right? Like the recipes are kind of random, which is kind of bullshit, because what's the point of crafting a weapon if I need to get this weapon first before I can craft it, right? So crafting was my favorite skill tree, and now it's just bullshit. Now it doesn't exist anymore. Okay, but the reason why I wanted to talk about games and like Skyrim, to me, Skyrim does open world in a very bad way, and Cyberpunk has the same issues as Skyrim. Like, I like playing those games, they are fun, but it feels like they could have been so much better. They are a disappointment of a game, and they're definitely overhyped. Like Skyrim, completely overhyped. Cyberpunk, I would say it's overhyped as well. But I don't remember Cyberpunk being as much hyped as Skyrim was. But still, like, those games are completely overhyped, right? And the issue that I see with them being open world is you can do the quests in any order that you want, right? And the game somehow has to how do you say it? It has, like, the game changes, like, the level of a quest depending on your level, right? So, for example, a quest that you could do from the beginning is at level 1, but then if you ignore this quest and do, like, a side quest, and if you ignore the side quest and do the main quest, and then come later back to the side quest, the side quest is then a higher level, which I think is a little bit bullshit, because I had 2 characters. I technically have 3 characters because I wanted to try out 3 different playstyles. So with my first character, I've rushed the story. I essentially just did Maelstrom and the other quest, and I did everything until after you break into the Arasaka Plaza. And then I created a new character. And with the second character, I essentially did the side quests, like all possible side quests before you, or most of the possible side quests before you do the the plaza. And then I went back to my main character, right? And then, like, with my second character, I figured out, okay, so some of the side quests have extra areas which will give you extra loot. And in order to get into those areas, you need level 6 in body, and then some others need level 6 in technical ability, right? So what I did with my second character, I skilled in a way that I was thinking that I was min-maxing stuff so that I get as much as possible, right? So I was investing into body, I was putting in 6 into body, 6 into intelligence, because intelligence allows you to jack, which gives you some extra resources, and 6 not 6 into technical ability, because 6 into technical ability, right? And the rest I wanted to put into reflex, because I like assault rifles usually, so assault rifles are my favorite weapon. But I will talk about it later. So I've tried to min-max it, and then did some of the side quests, and then I fucking realized the level of the challenge of the quest, right? Like, each quest is essentially its own little area, and as you level up, the difficulty of the areas also increase. So it's not just that the enemies are a higher level, but also the challenges that you face in this quest are also a higher level, which means I completely wasted my points. Now I have like 6 body. No, body is not bad, but 6 body, 6 intelligence, 6 technical ability. And it doesn't do anything anymore, because now I have challenges with 8 points or 9 points, sometimes even 12, which is complete bullshit. Like, I can understand that they're increasing the level, but why do they also have to increase the overall challenge of the game? Like, what's the point? So I was thinking about this a lot, right? And I know it sounds weird, but what is the point of me putting points into like some stats that I only use for winning challenges, right? What's the point of that if the challenges also become harder, right? Like, the levels that I invested into body, into intelligence, and into the technical ability are wasted, because the only reason why I've put them in there is so that I can do some of the early game challenges, but the early game challenges leveled with me and now are more difficult than I thought they would be. This is just complete bullshit design. I don't know, I'm sorry about that. Right? And what I also have to say about Reflex, tying it back to how I don't like the new perk system, the new skill trees. I've completed Reflex, and with one character. I've put 14 hours into this character, which is probably not much, but it is a lot. It is a lot for me. So I've put 14 hours into this character. By the way, Cyberpunk is a fucking short game. I've only played 14 hours and I'm already level 35 or so. I don't know what max level is, but I think level 50 is like max level. So Cyberpunk really feels like a short game. Even though I haven't finished the game yet, but it just feels so short considering that I'm such a high level already. But yeah, so I've invested everything into Reflex, and the Reflex skill tree is just so boring. It's really boring. So I was so disappointed after that, then I went to my third character, right? I have a third character. My second character is essentially a netrunner, and my third character is just a... I just went body for it. The reason why I went body for it, body and Reflex, it feels like this... It feels like they are doing the same, right? Except that, like, Reflex has blades, while body has blunt weapons. Reflex is more focused around speed, while body is focused around health. And they kind of have the same weapons, right? Like Reflex has assault rifle and SMGs, which are, I don't know. Like, I don't know if there's a difference between assault rifles and SMGs in general. Like, to me, they're kind of like the same weapons, independently of what game you play. Right? Yeah, and the thing about body is, body has a machine gun, a light machine gun, which is essentially which is the same as an assault rifle and a SMG in my opinion, but they also have shotguns, right? So taking a look at both of those skill trees makes me think that, I don't know, body is just a better skill tree. Yeah, as the second one I just chose cool. Like, the thing is, each of those skill trees can hold its own. Like, each of those skill trees is good enough to have like a whole character just with this skill tree. So I wasn't really sure what to take as a second skill tree. I feel like body gives me the most variety, so I've chosen what is it called? Cool. Because cool gives me access to pistols, snipers, etc. And yeah, so since I'm not playing technical ability, there's no point for me using tech weapons or cybernet gear. And because I'm not playing intelligence, there's no point in me for using smart weapons, so I'm just using power weapons. Anyway, that's still not what I wanted to get at, right? Like, the reason why I'm doing this rant is like, yeah, Cyberpunk, Skyrim, the issue with them is that they are open world RPGs, right? Now, this game is also an open world RPG, but it does the open world much better, because even though it's open world, the game still feels like it pushes you into a direction, right? Like, you start over here, and you are essentially, okay, yeah, so you have now this area, and then you can do what you want, you can explore, etc, right? And then you explore everything step by step, right? You can completely do this in your own pace, right? My pace is, I want to complete everything in this area before I go to the next area, right? But if you don't want to do this, that's okay. You can do like one quest in this area, then you can go down here, where was it? Like over here, because the guy sent you here, and but you can just do whatever you want. You can play this game however you want. The issue that I have with Skyrim and with Cyberpunk and also Oblivion, because I want to bring Oblivion into this as well, is you are literally starting in the middle, right? Let's say you're starting here, right? Like, so in Oblivion terms, in Skyrim terms, in Cyberpunk terms, you start here. Now in Cyberpunk terms, you do start in one area, and unless you continue the story, you can only do this one area, right? Which is okay, but not all quests in this area are available to you from the start, because what quests are available to you is dependent on your street credit level, which is an interesting mechanic, but it's also a bullshit mechanic. Could have been done better, right? So you're essentially here, and then yeah, you can go over there. Oh wait, so you have a quest over, you get a quest over here. This quest tells you to go all the way over here, right? And then you will go back to the middle and whatever, right? Like Skyrim, for example. Skyrim likes to do that, giving you a quest here, and then you have to go all the way over here to complete this quest, and then you have to go all the way back here to give in this quest. Right? That's the common Skyrim experience. Cyberpunk is not that bad. The thing about Cyberpunk is you have a quest over here, then you have a quest over here, you also have a quest over here, right? So you're moving over there, do this quest, then you move over there, do this quest, and then you move over there, to this quest, then your street credit increases, and now you have another quest over here, you also unlocked a quest over here, and you also unlocked a quest over there, right? So the game is, I've used this term, I'm going to explain this term again. In German, it's called Wegverlängerungsspirale, which more or less translates into what translation would be path enlargement spiral. I gave it another word, a better translation, but I don't remember this anymore. But anyway, to explain what the term means is if the developer essentially creates a path. The whole purpose of the path is to increase the playtime, right? The path doesn't have any unique gameplay. It's just the same gameplay over the game. The whole game has, and the only reason why this path exists is to increase the time of you playing this game, right? And Skyrim does this a lot with all those quests. Now, of course, you can fast travel, right? You can fast travel, but you do have to you have to fast travel, but you have to walk there for the first time, right? And the thing is, if you get a quest over here, and the quest tells you to go all the way over here, right? Then you have to go the whole path, and of course there are other quests that you might unlock on this path, but having to walk all this to get there for the first time, to do a quest, and then walk back, it's just bad game design. What this game does, and the reason why this game is a really good open world game, is because everything is close together. You can finish all these regions one by one. You cannot fully finish them because some quests sends you to different regions, right? Like especially the main quest, right? Which is fine. That's what the main quest is supposed to do. But a random side quest sending you to half over the map, that is not good game design. And Skyrim does that, and what Cyberpunk does is, instead of giving you a side quest that then tells you to move to the other side of the world, what Cyberpunk it doesn't unlock all the quests in one area. Instead, you have like 20 areas, and like each area has a quest unlocked, right? Now, in actuality, it's a little bit different. Cyberpunk has like I think 8 areas, and most areas have like 6 quests at once, right? But yeah, so you have to move all over the map, do those quests, and as you do quests, you unlock more quests in areas that you've already been to, right? And all of this creates extra playtime because you need to move. Now you can also fast travel, but fast travel isn't that, like, you can't fast travel everywhere. You have fast travel stations in Cyberpunk, and yeah, sure, you can use the car, but like, same issue that I had with Red Dead Redemption 2, like with the horse. That's not a good argument. Like, playing Red Dead Redemption was like, I had 20 minutes of action and then I had a 1 hour of traveling, and that's just not a good design, right? And now let's bring Oblivion into this. What does Oblivion do? The reason why I've started this rant, the main reason why I've started this rant is I've just triggered the quest to joining the Mages Guild in this game. And this set off Oblivion PTSD. Oh boy. Oblivion? The guilds in Oblivion, they are horribly designed. So, let's start with the Warriors Guild, or the Fighters Guild, because that's the only one that I've ever finished. So, essentially, you find the Warriors Guild. So, Oblivion, I think, has 6 cities or 8 cities. I don't remember exactly. But so, essentially, you go into one city, you join the Fighters Guild. So you do a quest to join the Fighters Guild. The first quest that you have to do is you have to do 3 different quests from the Fighters Guild to join us, right? So one quest is over here, one quest is over here, and another quest is over here. So you have to travel to these 2 different cities. Now, what Oblivion does is it unlocks the fast travel points to the cities from the beginning, which is actually a good thing. Like, Skyrim doesn't do this, but instead Skyrim gives you carriages. But I just wish Skyrim would unlock the fast travel points for the cities from the beginning. Okay, I was talking a lot. Anyway, I'm not finished yet, right? So, you do this, right? So you do these quests, now you join the Fighters Guild. And then you essentially couldn't do the Fighters Guild quests, but I think you also have to do side quests to the Fighters Guild to increase your rank. And side quests are essentially go to City A, solve a problem around City A, and then go to City B, solve a problem around City B, right? So essentially, go somewhere, do something, come back, right? And this is just bad game design. It's like the main point of it is waste the player's time, because we don't know how to make a good game. We don't know how to make an entertaining game, which is why we need to waste the player's time as much as possible, because wasting the player's time increases playtime for our games, and that is what we want. We want as much playtime on our games as possible. Right, and now I've just initiated the quest of the Mages Guild. And the Mages Guild in Oblivion is bullshit. It has some interesting concepts. Like, I remember the quest with the ring under the water. That is an interesting quest. I like that. But the thing is, like, the point of the Mages quest should be to use the different tools of magic to solve the problems that will then let you into the Mages quest, right? Into the Mages Guild. That would be a smart way of designing quests for a Mages Guild, like quests to join a Mages Guild. So I hope that now, to be fair, I already know that this quest, that this game does it much better than Oblivion, Skyrim, and whatever. But it's just something that was on my mind. Like, I've started playing Cyberpunk a week ago, and it's just something that was on my mind because it is really bothering me. I feel it every time I'm playing Cyberpunk. Like, every time I'm playing Cyberpunk, I feel that this game just wants to waste my time, and it's bothering me so much. So I'm sorry about that. Like this episode is already 30 minutes in, and it's like 30 minutes ranting. Anyway, it's hot. It's warm now. I've talked so much that I'm sweating now. It's not even warm. It's actually quite cool right now, but I've talked too much, so I'm sweating now. Like, I've talked so much. My talking was so intense that I'm sweating now. Anyway, hi.
Damn quiet, damn fools. Ah, I'm sorry, friend. I didn't see you there. I'm afraid I'm a bit concerned. A few nights ago, I was the victim of an attempted robbery. Someone sought to steal a gem of mine from a chest I warded myself. That night, 3 initiates fled the chapter. Kitsundere, Amalur, and Bertrand. I suspect they were somehow involved. They could only have run into the Shi. Can you find them?
What happened again?
Someone attempted to steal a valuable gem. Kitsundere, Amalur, and
Okay,
Bertrand.
never mind. I will help you.
They're somehow Thank you. Find out what happened and I'll be grateful.
Okay, so...
Don't be a stranger.
Don't be a stranger. So we... Oh yeah, you have a shop. Can
How
I...
goes the search?
Okay, you have some stuff. 30% damage resistant. This gives me plus 30 mana and plus 30 health. That is not bad. Disciples band, more mana, indicator swings. And then you just have gems. Okay.
Don't be a stranger.
Don't be a stranger, my friend. Where's the other shop? Hi. El Grandi.
Don't know if we've had the pleasure. I'm the finest merchant in these parts, I assure you.
Shop. Crippling medallion. 14 damage. Ooh, but I have a good one as well. Oh, good. Okay, so then you have some potions and some recipes. My inventory is full, or like it's not full, but it's full. Greetings and salutations. Okay, I need to find a smith. So I can't go speak to Servant Anger. Wait, can I go there now? What? Why does it tell me that the Sagecraft trainer is in there? Wasn't that the Sagecraft trainer? Ah. No, I cannot go in there, but I have a quest in there. Oh no, sorry, never mind. It was just unlocked. I'm stupid. I can't read. Okay, so we have a banished chest in there. Oh, I can actually dispel it. Oh, fortune. It is a great sword, I think. You know, one thing about this game is loot is randomized, but I think legendary loot, which I think is the violet loot, is not randomized actually. Okay, anyway. Savant Rainon.
Greetings. I have some ability with the art of sage crafting. Do you wish for some instruction?
Training.
Return when you wish to learn more.
Ah, what was the other trainer? Do I have +2 in Sagecraft now? I think I have +2 in Sagecraft. That's actually crazy. Crazy. Final necklace. Oh, that's a good one for a mage. I'm not a mage. Okay, so we have a quest over there. A quest. Open Sesame. Open Sesame. Hearing the word sesame for the first time was so weird because it's essentially written the same way as in German, but it's pronounced completely different. Right? Like in German, we say sesam, and in English it's sesame. That's so weird.
Greetings. I will be the savant presiding over your trial of initiation. Traditionally, applicants have prepared for the challenges of this trial through years of study and training. But as Augur mentioned, we realize you are unique. Do you have any questions before we begin?
What can I expect?
The magic of the ritual confronts the applicant with his or her own potential. Consequently, no two experiences are the same. How this potential manifests varies. Whatever takes place is for the applicant only. Tradition dictates it is never spoken. And a final warning. While whatever shape the magic takes isn't real, not truly, what happens can have real consequences. Do not underestimate the danger.
I think I remember that they are all going to die.
This is a fluid magic. The form it takes varies according to the power and nature of the ritual's focus. In this case, you. The goal is a simple one: survive. Like every Scholia Arcana member before you, to join our ranks, you must first confront the specter of your potential. And be aware that I am watching. Now, proceed into the center of the circle to begin. Good luck.
Good. Another thing that I've just remembered about Cyberpunk is they changed equipment. That's the biggest bullshit they have done. Probably the biggest bullshit. So some equipment still gives, like some clothing still gives equipment, but they removed most functionality from clothing. Like some clothing still gives you points, like for example, you can wear a police vest which gives you plus 20 armor. Or you can wear a Netrunner visor, which increases your something about your netrunning skill. But they removed most of the functionality of it, which is such a bullshit. I don't know, like the main way of getting armor is through your cyber tech, which I didn't know. So I was running the first probably 20 levels of my character with no improved cyber tech. Like I didn't know that cyber tech was suddenly so important. So I literally won the first 20 levels without armor. That was the biggest bullshit. But and the thing is, I remember there was a legendary. No, what are they called? They're not called legendary. They are called. I don't remember. But there was like there was like legendary equipment pieces that are now completely useless because they have no stats. They just removed the stats from the items. This is so bullshit. Anyway, fuck Cyberpunk. They really ruined Cyberpunk. Like it wasn't the best game from the beginning, but somehow they made it worse. Anyway, let's go back to this game. Let's make them all die. Begin the trial of initiation. Oh, that was thunder.
Not the most welcoming place, is it? Is that a pile of corpses?
Fascinating.
Don't pay any attention to my ramblings, Initiate.
Ow.
Those fair Gorta look like they're out for blood.
Fair Gorta. I like the name. I like the words. Ow. Also, Cyberpunk feels much easier than I remember. Oops. Okay, so there is some loot over there. There are some rocks. I feel like they removed some aspects of Cyberpunk that would make it an RPG, and now it feels more like an arcade game. And I don't like arcade games. I don't like games which are linear, right? Like, I mean, obviously, it's an open world game, but for an open world game, it feels very linear. Like, the progression is very linear, everything is very linear. Dude, like, even the way you get weapons, you just, like, you get, I forgot what the name is, they don't call it legendary. Iconic, right? So you get those iconic weapons, and you just upgrade them, right? Now, like, this is so linear. The thing is, enemies level with you...
possess quite the capacity for violence. Intriguing.
Right? Like, normally, in an RPG, you get better equipment, like you are happy about getting better equipment because it makes you feel stronger. But in Cyberpunk, getting better equipment, you don't get better equipment to feel stronger, you get better equipment because as a necessity. Because if you don't get better equipment, then you will eventually be unable to kill enemies.
What is that? A synergistic construct of all chemical elements resonant within a sage-crafted crystalline substructure. I do hope you survive the trial. We must discuss this further.
I mean, to be fair, most RPGs are like that, right? Like, you get better equipment because eventually enemies become stronger. But I feel like it feels especially bad in games where enemies level with you. I think the biggest offender for this is Diablo, like Diablo 3 especially. Every level up makes you weaker. The thing is, you get stats on a level up. What's the point of getting stats on a level up if your opponents gain more stats on a level up? I don't know, for some reason I'm in the mood on trashing on games.
The first phase of the trial is complete. Proceed further, Initiate, to see what lies beyond.
When was the last good RPG I've played? That's an interesting...
Cave. How interesting.
That's an...
Oh,
can you please shut up?
That's lovely. What in blazes, Tuatha? Die! The details are exquisite. You obviously know them well.
Right, like, when was the last time I've played a good RPG? I mean, I think this game is a good RPG, but... Like honestly, the games that I would call good RPGs are all like 10, 20 years old. I don't know, what is the most recent RPG that I've played? I mean, it's probably Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is only 5 years old. Oh, no, never mind, Genshin Impact is younger. I mean, but it's questionable whether people would consider Genshin Impact as an RPG. It's like more like its own genre, but it's not really an RPG, but it does have some RPG aspects. I think gacha game is like its own genre, right? Like gacha games are they can be like RPGs.
Ahead, I sense another's presence in the trial. Dissonance, growing.
Okay. Okay, I think the game doesn't want me to talk. Whatever. Getting punished for trying to talk about things, great. What are they attacking? It's the most brutal execution ever. Okay. Hi, talk to Sorceress.
Where am I? What is this place?
Who are you?
Dark Empyrean. I cannot remember. I cannot remember anything. And you? I smell death on you, child. Why have you summoned me here?
That's why the speech check.
I am the Dark Empyrean, and I will not be bound by you or those you serve. I could kill you now, but I have plans for those who watch from the shadows.
No, be
Now
gone.
be gone.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! Everyone is dead!
Such power. One moment we were linked, sustaining the magic of the trial, and then an arc of energy, the likes of which I have never seen, burst from you. 3 mages lay dead, and 2 have fled screaming. I know the trial is not meant to be shared, but what in Lyria's name happened?
Is the trial real?
A difficult question. The purpose of the spell is to confront the focus, in this case you, with a force representative of his or her potential. How it goes about this is, well, uncertain. The magic finds a way. So I must ask, what happened in your trial? What did you encounter?
A woman masked in shadows.
A woman? Masked in shadow? I will need to consult my books. Perhaps later we can discuss the details. For now, we have dead to bury and missing mages to find. As for the formalities, you have proven yourself worthy in the trial of initiation. In the name of the Scholia Arcana, I hereby confer unto you the title of Neophyte. Welcome to the Order. Come speak to me when you're ready to be of use.
I want to be used.
I am sending you to the ruin of Aod, to the south. There, the element of fire thrives as though it has a life of its own. After your initiation trial, the magic in Aod shifted. I believe this magic is tied to you, Initiate. Confronting it might yield some answers.
What can I expect from you?
Followers of Rakor dwell within. They have quite the affinity for fire, as do other creatures found there. As for what may be causing the recent swelling in power emanating from the ruin, your guess is as good as mine. Good fortune.
Gute Fortune. Trial by fire. I still need to find a healer. Do.
Greetings to you.
Greetings and salutations. Let's explore the city a little bit more. This is the font, the dwellers. Okay, we have another gem forge here, or sage crafter. I need a healer. Let's look for a healer. The thing about Cyberpunk is, right, like, I was trashing on Cyberpunk a lot, but I really enjoy this game, and this game kinda wants me to look into the tabletop game the game is based on.
Why are you worthy of Mithoru's blessings?
I have faith that his order is supreme, that his gifts are eternal.
Okay, yeah, so, like, I think Cyberpunk 77 is a bad game, but I don't hate it. I just wish it would be a little bit better. And the thing is, everything that I said so far about this game was excluding the glitches, because when I judge a game, I don't judge it based on glitches. I judge it based on what the developer wanted me to experience. Right, so I haven't even talked about the glitches. Well, saying glitches is probably not a good thing in the context of cyberpunk, because cyberpunk is glitchy, like it has like glitchy visuals because they are supposed to look like that, right? But yeah, like I'm talking about the actual bugs. So this is a trailer. Let's talk to him.
Here. We don't abide by strangers in Issa. In this city, everyone is family. If you want to get around the peace edict, you'll have to keep your voice down.
What are you talking about? Noxious Longbow. Stormbringers. It's a lower level, but it has higher base damage. Oh, because it has dot damage. No, I don't care about dot damage. Dot damage is not good. Not good, not good. Is there no... Okay, there's a black forge over there. What do you have to sell?
What you need here. If you're looking to buy armor, I'm the only one in Felltown who's authorized to sell it. I'm Gwenna Hand, but my customers call me Gwen. I don't have many weapons to offer on account of the peace edict, but there's still a selection to pick through. Have at it.
Okay, I don't really care about armor, but I actually need to repair my stuff. Necklace of Fire Hindrance. Greater damage boost. Oh, 20%. Okay, I don't really need to... Do I want to buy more logs? Let's buy more logs.
Come back
Okay.
again.
See you soon.
Get to know your blade here. You've been watching me long enough. What is it? Did I wrong you in another life, brother?
Yes. Blacksmithing. Oh, he gives me another level in blacksmithing. Oh. So if I want to min-max... Holy shit! The road workers are working again. Okay, so... skills. If I reset my blacksmithing, put it on, like if I reset, I could get another level in blacksmithing. I might actually want to do this because that would give me one more skill point for something else. But I might not want to do it right now. Let's salvage everything. I mean, to be fair, I probably don't need blacksmithing for a while anymore. I might not even need blacksmithing to begin with. No, never mind, Dick, he's a trainer. So there's nobody who can repair things. Then let's just use repair kits. Okay, bone. Ah, that's interesting. Okay, so we do have another smithing trainer here. Can I loot this? I can. Can I loot this? I cannot. This is good to know. I will check the rest of the city. I am tempted into resetting my levels again. Like the thing is, I'm also tempted into resetting my levels is because I could get like the 6 levels out of longsword. I'm not really using this anyway, so that wouldn't be an issue. And I could put more into this. I'm not really using blocking, so it might not be worth it. I might not get enough points, to be honest. Okay, let's ignore this for now. What do you have, Crest?
I hope you're here about the job. Demand is higher than ever. I'm just too busy to deal with anything else.
What are you doing?
Making a fortune is what? These visitors come with obscene amounts of gold or treasure. They don't mind parting with it. My plan was brilliant. I created a blade. Feyblade, of course. That makes them authentic. Something all of them had to have. That's all they care about anyway. Fey souvenirs. I called it the Honor brand. Truth be told, it's dull as a stick, but it's easy to make. Listen, if you can find the parts and make them, I'll pay good money.
Honor brand. Okay, I could use some gold.
Fabulous. Fabulous. You know a good deal when you see it. There aren't enough people like you in Issa. The Fae don't even use money. Can you imagine? Once you start forging the honor brands, bring them to me and I'll provide you with just compensation.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Okay, honor brands. Let's see if I can make some. This is actually a really cool mechanic, right? Not just crafting the honor brands, but also, like, for example, the brand potion that I can craft and then give to the one guy. Like, I wish, like, games, like, especially fantasy RPGs should have more of those mechanics, right? Like, it's so weird that in Skyrim, you can't, like, you can technically roleplay as a smith, but you don't really have a quest to roleplay as a smith, right? Like, it would be cool if you could, like, set up a shop or something like this, or like you, for example, you meet a quartermaster and the quartermaster asks you to craft some long swords or like some steel swords, and then you could just craft them and pay it to him, right? And then you, like, give the like, you essentially give the equipment that he demands, and you get the full price for it instead of just crafting equipment and then selling it to a smith. That would be really cool. Like, this is something that an RPG should have. Like, I remember playing Gothic 2. In Gothic 2, like, very early on, you need to join a craft. Like, if you want to join the militia, which is one of the 3 factions that you can join, you need to become a citizen of the city, and the only way for you to become a citizen is by joining one of the 3 crafts. Right? There is hunter, there is carpenter, and there's smith. Carpenter is essentially doesn't do anything. If you are a hunter, you like being if you as a hunter, you learn how to skin animals, right? Like, getting animal hide is a skill that you need to acquire, which is also cool. But in Skyrim, you just again loot it from the beginning. And then if you get fur, right, like, so you essentially skin animals for the fur, and then you can, if you join the hunter as the craft. If you choose hunter as your craft, you can sell those skins for full price to the hunter. Not like, if you don't join the hunter, you essentially can only sell it at a reduced price. Like, I think you can only sell items for 10% of the actual price, but I'm not sure about this, right? And then you can also join the smith. And joining the smith is very interesting because joining the smith, he will teach you how to make weapons. Now, the weapons that you make, they are generic. They're like very generic weapons, so they aren't even good. But it is a good way on how to make money because you can essentially buy the materials, then craft a sword, and you make a 10 times plus on it, right? Like, I think you spend like 10 gold on the materials for a sword, and then you can craft it, which is not even a mini game. It's just like interactions, like 4 interactions. You need to melt it, then you need to sharpen. I forgot what all the interactions were. So it does take like some time, but if you do this, you can sell the sword for 10 times the price you bought the materials for. And this is like a really cool mechanic to have in an RPG, and I'm so sad about that Skyrim doesn't have that, because Skyrim would have been the best game for that. Okay, anyway, I'm talking too much. Whenever I talk, I get thirsty. So, I'm assuming I have to go Feyblade? No. How do I craft the honor blades? Vests. Gathering flames. Yes. Portuguese honor blade. How do I do these? Fab. So there is blades. Okay, I have to figure that out. I wanted to finish everything in this episode. I'm going to do this. I'm going to make this episode longer, but I have to take a break here. So I will be back soon. Okay, so welcome back to the Roaring Clans. So there's a Drider army over there, there's an Orc army over there. One of the armies swarming in Jewel has the treasure that you seek, so there must be an army somewhere here, which is still roaming. Okay, let's kill the Strider army first. And then we just send them down here. There's another... Oh, there's lice, and there's the army that I'm supposed to kill. Let's kill the lice first. No, stop moving. Okay. So we have a green player over there, we have a violet player over there. Manual labor, I need delvers for this. Okay, let's go for coins. We don't necessarily want to build anything. Build the altar of Origa down here. I might want to have some people on food. Okay, 80 dust. Well, at least something. I have to settle this province for a quest, right? Actually not sure, I think so. Let's research this once we have that, and then I can settle more cities. Okay, oh, there's a Setske. That would be nice. There's a Shak, there's a Urkan. I don't know where the Setske is. He's over there. Now I have to destroy this village. Are you serious? This was the city. That was the quest where I have to settle 5 provinces with at least one pacified village, right? So I might actually want to destroy... Wait, what the fuck are you doing? What? Why is he attacking me? You stupid or what? Where's his hero? His hero is over there. Okay, deployment. I mean, he's going to kill probably 2 of my troops. That's so annoying. Alright, I could actually have saved them. Well, that was my bad. Yeah, okay. I could have saved them, but I just didn't thought about it. Great, now I have to build another dervish. Thank you, AI. So stupid of you. Now I want to kill him. I can probably easily... Like, he doesn't have any troops anymore, right? Let's see. Oh no, he has a lot of troops. Never mind that then. Plus range in battle on range unit. That's pretty good. That means he has 3 range instead of just 2. Okay, another Archon spawned. Okay, where's the Setsuke? It's over there. There's also another Lice. Let's watch this battle. Okay, I don't want you to act because you're almost dead. Oh, okay, never mind. They're pretty weak. Okay. Alright, that means I have now 1 more city I can create. I like this province. There are like... There's a... What is this? Geothermal pit. And then we have something over here and we have something over there. So I kind of just want to build in the middle of it. So next turn I'm attacking this Lice army. Two more strategic extractors. Do I want to complete the quest? I get 20 Titan bones. I don't know. In my opinion, it's not worth it. Another lice. Okay, that means there's only one lice army missing. Okay, it's over there. Alright, 400 dust for me. What's your quest? Bring 8 titanium. Okay, I can do this. Oh, fuckers now over there. I wanna try if I can tame them. It's actually not worth it. Okay, I can complete that. Right, it's the quest where I need a Delvar's army for. For some reason, my dervish doesn't want to heal. Now he heals. Okay, let's just have them rest there. The game already takes so long to compute. So I want to build like one troop in every city. Okay, someone is annoying me. I guess I will just destroy this one. Okay. just destroyed this minor village. I have not researched ships yet. Okay, now they have an army of tree lice. Oh no, someone else did that. Okay, I want to see if I can beat them. I mean, I probably can't beat them, but hello? Okay, never mind that. Okay, let's see. So obviously I want to kill the lice first. It hasn't spawned in yet. Oh, it's over here. Okay. Oh, it's the ranged attacker. Okay, let's move you away. Alright, they have survived this, But next turn I could technically just take it over. Okay. That was easy. I think I will keep him there, because I don't really want to settle this province. If I settle everything around it, then they can give the bonus, like they can give like their this bonus, for example, to all of those cities, which is pretty useful. It's pretty strong. Now don't you dare attack me. Okay, let's send them back for now and merge them with the new troops. That's fine. Oh, I failed this quest, whatever. I should also start completing the faction quest. Oh, I get a wild walker hero. Okay, I can buy one. Then we have to assign them to a city, and we have to give him this thing. Okay, build the high tower city improvement in a city ruled by a wild walker hero. Limited to one copy in your empire. Okay. Do I just want to buy it? No, not really. Let's put some into production. Okay. I mean, there isn't really much I can do right now. Storage. Let's just collect some pearls. Also, there are some ruins which I haven't gone to because they're unreachable. Central market. This place is very unhappy. Why am I so tired? The reason why I'm so tired is because I didn't drink any caffeine today. The Guardian rises. This city needs a lot of production. I genuinely have no production in the city. This is really bad. Okay, let's buy this. Let's just buy some buildings here. Let's also build the 2 fire ships. This should probably solve my problems, my production problems for now. So I don't think I can complete this quest because I need an infantry hero. But I can complete this quest. I'm not sure if I want privateers. Like, privateers isn't really that good. It is good with the cults, but with the cultists, but everything else kind of sucks. Because it's very annoying to get the mercenaries. They're very expensive, so I'm not sure if it's actually worth it. Also, I don't need it as long as I don't have allies settling next to me. I mean, I probably will need this at some point, but not now. Alright. No, stop running. Construct an influence-related building. I'm going to do that soon. Oh, there's the other player. Okay, that's interesting. The Ardent Mages. Okay, let's move you back. Ugh, that was the wrong click. Ten dye and 10 grass silk. I can't complete that, okay. Let's try and parley with them. Never mind. Let's just attack them. Okay. The relics indicated a specialized building is needed to investigate it was, which is okay, I think I've already read that. As the clan say, there are too many skills for one person to gather. Gather dust instead and bring those skills to you, and so the hero was sired in the building build. It is said that the open mind profits more than the closed one. Indeed, studies and indications that were brought by these heroes from other nations increased my knowledge of Auriga. And as always, with knowledge came power. Next, we had to divine and test and excavate to understand more of this world, and the way that dust has enhanced it. For dust has always been the rhythm and lifeblood of Auriga, as the market is the rhythm and lifeblood of the clans, and those marvelous resources, the fruit of a world touched by dust and ancient gods, would certainly have more to tell me. Dust is not the only thing worth studying on Auriga. Gather strategic and luxurious resources, both for the wealth they bring and for the knowledge they may reveal. Okay, 50 of any luxurious resource and 50 of any strategic resource. That should be doable. I should have a lot of Moonleaf. Okay, I have 70 Moonleaf. And I have 80 glass steel, so I should be able to complete this on the next turn. Okay, Era 3. So, and I'm the first one in this era. Laid out like wares on a table, I could feel the dust resonating through those treasures. The sages map out the ley lines of the world and the power that cursed below. It is said that blind greed leads to blind decisions. If I was to be accused of any weakness, it would most likely have been that one. However, regardless of what the rumors whispered, I did not then look to gather dust solely to increase my own treasury. Scientists and mystics assured me that the physical anomalies so common across the world were in fact produced by an overabundance of dust and its marvelous magics. By mastering and exploiting anomalies and gaining prestige, secret of the planet's origin could be unlocked, so they promised, as well perhaps as the secrets of my own future. Okay, seek out magical anomalies to learn more about dust and gain influence to more easily execute the next step. For a period of 5 turns, exploit 7 anomalies and produce 50 influence within your empire. Okay. So I've got a legendary deed. I'm being attacked. I've lost. Okay. Let's build bread and circus. So I've lost both my fire ships, so I have to buy 2 new ones. And then we build Glory of the Empire. Good thing that I've just researched Glory of the Empire, because I need 50 dust per 50 influence per round. I also need to exploit anomalies, which means I might have to make more cities. So we are already building a settler here. There is no other anomaly here. Okay, whatever. No, not my fortress. What are you doing? Okay, whatever. So, this settler I'm going to... I want to put them over there. Uh-oh. Ah, the Forgotten. I hate the Forgotten. They're so annoying. I don't like that there's like another army over there. Okay, since I've encountered the Forgotten, I have to go for unexpected allies. Okay, come back to the room and inspect it. This rune. Parley. One hero in a transport ship. I don't care. Give me easier quests. So, colonize this. This will... Okay, I need maintain a minimum of G influence in your new city for 5 turns. Shouldn't be too difficult. And here we can parley using a centaur unit. This, and then this one. No, this is a different quest. Oh shit, I only see 2. So this is Marathon, this is Marathon. Where's the last Marathon? Oh, all the way over there. No, that's Wings of Ruin. Oh, it's this one. Okay, that's bullshit. I will probably fail this quest. I want to build another settler. To put them over here. The expansion to the borders of our lands has not gone unnoticed. With our common frontier, be wary of your next move. Sign a peace treaty. Can I do this? I can. Okay. Let's do a peace treaty with the Forgotten because I hope this reduces the chance of them spying on me. Glass steel is has a high value to them. Okay. Influence. Let's take this. First ocean controlled. Okay. Map exchange. Okay, let's do this. Oh, there's another player over there. Not producing enough influence in this city. So this quest actually doesn't take okay, I guess I need this building, but it's too expensive. I guess I just need to build a little bit more in the city before I can complete the quest. Otherwise, I would need a population of 3 to complete it. Before this winter ends, 2 runes. I don't think I can do that. Okay, so 1 rune is over here. Maybe I find another rune here. Centaur. More damage. Okay, DLI. There's another rune that I can search. Hopefully they don't attack me. Search? Okay. Hopefully they don't attack me. Hopefully they don't attack me. Me having double the amount of troops than they have. Hail to your grace. Let's hope that we become honorable acquaintances. He's up here. How long? Okay, he will move next turn. Hopefully he moves somewhere next to me. Okay, it still takes one turn before he moves. There's a destroyed village. Meow. 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 My cat is so needy. Meow. My cat is too fat to get the stairs up. So she's like sitting, she's sitting like at the lower end of the stairs and is meowing to me. You know what? I will take a short break here, look what my cat wants to do and get like some energy. Ugh.